Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And it has not been a smooth sailing season for the Los Angeles Lakers, who have been hovering around the 500 mark for much of the season, even with LeBron James and Anthony Davis mostly remaining healthy. Well, Anthony Davis was forced to sit out a game last night, so his starting lineup change would have to be made. Head coach Darvin Ham decided to go with Jackson Hayes over Christian Wood. Um, Hawks ended up beating the Lakers by 16 points last night. We see Jackson Hayes, 24 minutes, was a minus 11. Christian Wood got 22 minutes, was a minus 4. So neither of them were true difference makers in the game, and I don't think either of them were expected to. Christian Wood was more productive coming off the bench, but nonetheless, the Lakers moved to 24 and 25, a game under 500, 49 games in this season, and an ugly 7 and 17 record. Why am I bringing up Christian Wood and Jackson Hayes? Well, before the game, a three-letter Twitter tweet was the talk of the Lakers. So this via Complex. Lakers Christian Wood seemingly tweets his frustration at being left out of starting five just before tip-off. So goes on to mention that Anthony Davis ruled out for LA's game against the Hawks, which prompted head coach Darvin Ham to name a replacement as starting five. To Lakers fans' surprise, Ham bypassed Wood, who signed with the Lakers in September and has served as the team backup center in favor of Jackson Hayes. Wood hopped on Twitter soon after the news became public, and just before the game got going, evidently voicing his frustration with Ham's decision with a simple post reading, "Laugh out loud." So, since gotten 1.4 million views and 2,700 retweets, and I'm sure those numbers have only gone up. Well, this is via Dave McNaman's, always McManaman. Oh my gosh, one of the hardest last names, McManaman. I'm not gonna keep going. NBA reporter for ESPN. So Christian Wood's explanation of his LOL tweet shortly before the Lakers tipped off against the Hawks tonight. Do you believe him?
I meant to quote something, but I didn't have the quote. I thought I did, and I just pressed send, and I couldn't check my phone before because we had to go out. But it was an accident, so I didn't mean. I think I looked at it just now. I didn't mean it came off a certain type of way. I didn't mean it that way.
Normally, I just feel like in the time we've covered you, tweeting that time of the game's not your normal practice.
No. So I understand. Not basketball related. Definitely not basketball related. It was a.
All right, so that is Christian Wood's explanation of the LOL tweet. Do you believe him that he was just trying to quote tweet something and somehow LOL appeared? And again, just like he was asked, are you really tweeting that close to tip off? Probably not something that him or NBA players should be doing, but I think he wanted to get his point across that he wasn't happy. Man, what do you guys think? Just more drama in Lakerville. We know a few weeks ago that the report came out that a few Lakers were displeased with Darvin Ham's substitution patterns, his in not having regular rotations, seemingly switching it up every game, basically. And, the Lakers have toiled in mediocrity throughout this season. Now, maybe they could turn it around. I mean, this was kind of similar to last season, and they made it to the Western Conference Finals. And as you know, the trade deadline is 8 short days away. I'm sure the Lakers are going to cook something up. Whether that trade helps turn around the season, we shall see. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.